Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the vault with me, Grandpa Gray. And we got a little bit of crisis going on, and it's a crisis of my own making. I decided I needed to fix a problem with the eggs, collecting the eggs. So, with all the extra iron we have and stuff, I made a bunch of hoppers. I got more diamond chests here. And I got all the hoppers feeding into these two double diamond chests for collecting the eggs. And I thought I could get away with it. I broke all these blocks underneath the fence because I wanted to change them out. And also so I would make sure I knew where the outline for the hoppers and carpets needed to go. And, well, we have a situation. We got too many escapees down here. And I could grab them with the lasso. I do realize that. But they need to be taught a lesson. The mayor has decreed. Villagers, are you paying attention? Wow, there's eggs all over the place. That's because there's chickens all over the place. But see, this is the point I'm making, guys. Talking to my villagers now. It's not safe to be out here free roaming. And they're looking at me going, yeah, it's not safe because you just end up killing us if we do roam around. Well, you got a point there. Are you the last one? You the last representative of the rebellion? All right. Well, got that taken care of. Now let's go back and check this out. And yes, I know, I'm collecting more. Well, I guess I'm not collecting more because I got too much stuff in my inventory. But here we are, taking care of the egg situation. And we got more chickenses and more feathers. Let's sort this out. Got some in here too? Yes, we do. Which means we don't have them upstairs anymore or up the ladder. So that's good. 3 of you, I can live with that. Can you live with it? That's the question. I finished filling in the wheat farm, and I added my leftover hoe. So we have been harvesting once again. So that's good, including all the pumpkins and the melons alongside there. But I need to make another hoe for my own self to use. So let me do that right now while we're thinking about it. Speaking of thinking about it, let's get some tools or iron here. Break down some iron blocks. Get some iron hose up in here. Alright, and I got a chicken head. I made a lot of carpets and a lot of hoppers. This is to remind you guys of the great chicken escape of 2026. Don't let it happen again. Put that on it. Anyway, off we go. I thought I had a Silk Touch gold Silk Touch shovel, but I can't find it. I thought it was a loot we got from one of the things down there in the chest in the underground. If you guys remember way back when we were building the vault, we dug out the underground for the deep slate, and we found a spawner down there, a zombie spawner, and I thought one of the items was a Silk Touch shovel, which I realized I need because I need to get some of that dirt with the grass on it and bring it down and put it over there next to in other words, I gotta move grass over to the, well, maybe we can do it with just dirt, Gray, because I just noticed there's some grass right there. Is there? Let's do it. You were planting potatoes and then you got sidetracked. How we doing on our bone meal, by the way? Yeah, we're doing good. I'll put more stuff in it. Potatoes and seeds. And I appreciate the insight on the thing saying that I gotta bring this down or bring up a flower to within one block of that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but I wanted to grab some dirt. Do I have any dirt? That's the question. How about we put some of this stuff away? Do I need my obsidian in here? I'm trying to make room for these lassos. And I thought I had some dirt on hand. Oh, more carpets. And fences. All right. Maybe I don't have any dirt down here. I thought I did. All right, well, let's go back up to the Pillar Park, and let me double check to make sure this is dirt over here. I mean, I see pathway, but I also want to see if we have any actual dirt coming down to here. Grass block, yes we do. Okay, so we need to replace this one. Oh, wait a minute, I think I got an answer for this. The answer is vein mine it. This part here, I mean. There we go. Now, beeline it. Black terracotta. You guys see what I'm going for here, right? We want to put grass. Hold on a minute. We got to put grass here on this line, or dirt, I mean, so we can bring the grass all the way over fill in these potholes. Mayor's job is never done. And then we gotta light this up as well, because we want to make sure we're converting the dirt. We want to bring grass all the way over the old-fashioned way, so that we can finally get our sheep down here into their pin. Alright, hold on a minute. I gotta see how big these are, because I want to match them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So with space in between, and then let's see. This is the fence line here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfecto. Okay. So we got to bring the dirt all the way into this area. Okay. More torches, Gray. Every other one should light us up. Remember, I'm in the dark, guys. I'm using the all bright mod. So as far as the game's concerned, there's not enough light down here for grass growing. So, alright, we got that sorted out. Let's go quickly down and pick up all the goods here. And I got a suggestion, and I kind of agree with it. I like it. And that is, I want to come over here and change this up, and maybe change this up as well, the surround, just to give it a little bit of a variant. And because this terracotta, basic terracotta, is pretty plain and basic, I get it, but we want to spruce it up as we can. So let me think on it. Well, I'm not going to think on it. I'm just going to do it. Just do it. There. And then we can vein mine the blocks out. And let's put a border around this as well. I'm using the black terracotta, which is what we are framing our farms with. You guys aren't farmers yet. Speaking of that, I got to figure out who and what job blocks I'm going to use. I did look into that mod that I mentioned in the last episode about adding a bunch of different villager types and job types, and I realized as I was looking at it, I was like, you know what, you're just making more work for yourself, trying to figure all that out and keep track of it and everything. So I'm not going to do it. So in that sense, we're going to stick to the vanilla jobs, even though we're playing modded. Okay, so yeah, that's looking better. I got, like I said, I got to put something here, and I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be at this point, but I'm thinking, you know, we are in the vault, and it is supposed to be kind of industrious and stuff. So I'm thinking that I'm out of blocks. Hold on, I think I got some up here, yes. Not a lot, but some. I'm thinking industrial, so maybe we go with some copper grates and trapdoors and things like that. Make it more like a catwalk up here, which kind of makes sense in keeping with what we're doing. So in other words, I leave these metal iron blocks here and then maybe fill in with some copper along there. Oh, I definitely need to get a fishing pole and do some fishing. And the only water we got is that source of water that we made. Well, I mean, there's probably water underground in spots, but we got to catch some fish so we can tame some cats. And maybe I'd like to put a cat in each one of the blocks. Pods, that's it. Remember, safety pods. Safety. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm liking this. Now remember, I mentioned in the last episode that I was going to put there's 8 pods here now, and I'm going to put 1 pod here, and then 1 pod on the other side, and then this part is going to be left open for expansion purposes. So in other words, we're going to have another 3 block. And I know I said I was going to do this off screen for you guys, but we'll have another 3 block wide situation here with that we use the iron blocks with. So we got them on hand, so let's go ahead and place them in. Okay. And if I remember right, this is 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 blocks. So 1, 13 goes to there. And I'm going to run out of black again. But am I really? I mean, think about it. What's this? Black terracotta. And I can vein mine it? Okay. Let's replenish our black terracotta. And I'm just going to do the outline on this one here for our other pod. And then it'll go, this one will go all the way to the wall, which I think is 16. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, yeah, because more than that. But you get the idea. There we go. Do we got any more torches? We do have a few. So let's put one there and one there. All right. Oh, we got to do some work over here yet, guys. Break out the hammer gray. Hammer it from the top down. There you go. this situation right here, right now. Okay. Again, outlining the terracotta with the dark terracotta. Black terracotta. And we got one more torch. Might as well use it. Okay. Let's clear this up. So this will be our 9th pod here. I'm just going to go around real quick. Take off a layer. Just to make sure I'm reminding myself that we have worked this area. And no, I'm not going to leave that row of terracotta over there. I just want to use my pick to do it. Oh, we're punching holes in the walls now, Gray. Okay. Back to the hammer. I know I'm leaving terracotta on the ground. If you guys saw my link chest, you saw that I've got a lot of terracotta, basic terracotta. There we go. And we'll continue this row going forward. Might as well get some more terracotta while we're at it. In terms of the, oh, I can't pick that up either. Way on there. You know what, Gray? You need to go ahead and just do it. Break it down, bro. You got 2 copper chests here. How about you put one here, just temporary, here, and then over here is where our other pod's gonna go. So I'll put it right there, and we can offload the terracottas right here. And I can go back and get more of the ones we just got mined out. And I can come back in here and not feel bad about collecting the resources. Because remember, we cannot leave the vault. Well, we can go, technically, we can go to the nether. Oh, I need to go down and see if I can figure out. Way back, we put in, or attempted to put in a in portal mod. And it didn't work, but I think my theory is that we were too deep. So I'm thinking if I change that up, that might make a difference. Speaking of making a difference, Gray, why don't you just sort your inventory? Okay. And then, like I said, we'll come back over here and collect more of the goods over here. Again, I'm just making an outline for it. And this is where the 10th pod will go. And you're saying, why are you using 10 pods? Well, there's 64 villagers and myself in the vaults. So that's what we're basing it on. So there's, if we put 6 in each pod, that's 10 pods versus 60. And then there's only 4 left, so 4 of the pods, these first 4 pods, will have 7 in it. Yeah. What's the number again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Vein miner is your friend. Plus it gives us headroom. And that's what we want. Because we got a bad feeling we're going to keep hitting the ceiling. And I am out of time, people. Thank you for stopping by and checking me out. I do appreciate it very much. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. If you're new, we're doing the vault loosely based on the Silo series, movie series. The vault is protecting myself and the citizens from a second ice age. And the vault consists of a big chest made out of deep slate and copper, and covers this entire village. And it consists of 8 solid chunks in all directions. So thank you again, and we will see you again next time. Take care. Wow, you're really collecting it now, Gray. Good job, buddy. Sort it out.